The highway stretched endlessly through the dark. Snow fell thick, muffling every sound. The truck's headlights barely pierced the shadows, revealing only the unbroken road ahead and the walls of trees lining each side. The feeling of isolation was crushing. Near mile marker 237, a figure appeared in the middle of the road. It didn't move as the truck approached, just stood there, waiting. There was no turning around, no other way. The air inside turned cold as the brakes hissed, bringing the truck to a stop just feet from the figure. The scratching turned to banging. The sound of something heavy crawling over the truck, accompanied by a wet, slithering noise. The air reeked of rot. A voice called out from the dark, but it wasn't human. It mimicked speech, like something trying to remember how words worked. The syllables were stretched, distorted, and wrong. The headlights came back, flickering weakly, just in time to illuminate the thing standing at the edge of the trees. It was taller now, its limbs stretching impossibly long, ending in clawed hands that scraped at the snow. Its head tilted unnaturally far, staring straight into the light. The noise from the roof stopped. The silence was deafening. A shape darted in front of the truck, too fast to see clearly, but the sound that followed was unmistakable, claws digging into metal, dragging across the doors. The windshield cracked in one violent blow, and the glow of those hollow eyes filled the cab. The engine roared to life, but the truck refused to move. Something heavy held it in place, something that growled low and deep, like the rumble of thunder. The figure outside raised one long arm, pointing toward the woods. The gesture wasn't an invitation, it was a command. The sound of the breathing grew louder, surrounding the truck, coming from everywhere at once. The windows frosted over as the temperature dropped, and the shadows outside moved as if alive. The doors buckled inward, metal groaning under an unseen force. The last thing visible through the windshield was the twisted smile, impossibly wide and filled with jagged teeth. The truck was found abandoned the next morning, its cab empty. Deep claw marks covered the doors, and the snow around it was trampled and stained red. No bodies, no answers, just a silent warning to anyone who dared travel that stretch of road at night.